Raila has been elevated to be Baba wa Africa. Wa Africa ni continent mzima. So if it's a whole continental position, why do you need to start evaluating Baba based on the Kenyan parameters here? Let him become the father of the continent. Let him become the father of Africa. Raila has all the qualifications needed to become a statesman. People have started discussing about his certificate, whether he's qualified or not. Let me clarify that that's not your work. The people who can clarify Raila's requirement is the AU. Are those official requirements as people post them in every social media? AU should say those themselves. Maybe also the website is very clear on the requirement. Raila Odinga must have read the requirement, and I'm sure he knows he has them, and that's why he has applied. If he's lying to us, I don't think that's our work. Our work is that he has applied, we wait for results. The people who evaluate his requirement is him, is the AU, not us. I would like to take this chance to wish the former Prime Minister, Raila Amolo Odinga, on his bid for the AU job. As you can tell, since that day he declared his candidature, he's been moving up and down, which means that it has brought in some new passion, some new life in him, maybe life that he never had. But I want to take this chance to tell all Kenyans that at this time, let us avoid media negativity against him. Because if Kenyans are supporting him for this position, it simply means he also needs good media. Those shuttle diplomacy he's going to make, or he has to make, will cost money. Those shuttle diplomacy he's going to make will cost his time. There is no way for him traveling outside the country, trying to sell the Kenyan image, sell his image to the nation, to the international community, yet for us in Kenya, we are the one destroying it. Because remember, all the international media for the African Union, for every country that wants to vote for him, are now digging into the Kenyan media to see what do we say about him. This is our son. This actually we have called him Baba, our father. There is no need for us to destroy the name of the father of the nation in the stature of Raila Amolo Odinga. Secondly, Raila's position now, as people discuss whether Raila will remain relevant in the Kenyan politics or not, that is unnecessary discussion. Why is it unnecessary? Raila has been elevated to be Baba wa Africa. Wa Africa ni continent mzima. So if it's a whole continental position, why do you need to start evaluating Baba based on the Kenyan parameters here? Let him become the father of the continent. Let him become the father of Africa. Raila has all the qualifications needed to become a statesman. People have started discussing about his certificate, whether he's qualified or not. Let me clarify that that's not your work. The people who can clarify Raila's requirement is the AU. Are those official requirements as people post them in every social media? AU should say those themselves. Maybe also the website is very clear on the requirement. Raila Odinga must have read the requirement, and I'm sure he knows he has them, and that's why he has applied. If he's lying to us, I don't think that's our work. Our work is that he has applied, we wait for results. The people who evaluate his requirement is him, is the AU, not us. The other thing I also want to say is that the university where Raila Odinga did his degree or any of those things that people are saying, they are the ones who have the mandate to clarify. Why should somebody who cannot put food on their table, somebody who is as poor as me, know how degrees are awarded in Germany? I'm sure there's a university in Germany, they'll speak, they'll pronounce themselves. This is not an election where we have to do populism. Votes will be voted per nation, not masses. So let the university come out clearly and state where it is. And lastly, Baba has a mouth. He speaks. If he has no qualification, he has not said. So let us all assume that his qualifications are intact. I'm sure President William Ruto is the president now. I know previously he said some dirty things about Raila qualification, but that was a political, let's say, campaign. Now he should come out clearly as head of state and state clearly that those ones were political campaign gimmick. Let him swallow his words and tell us the truth. Is he really serious in fronting Raila Amolo Odinga? If he's fronting him, then he should be able to withdraw all those statements he made, because the media is listening. I've seen a friend of mine work for AU. I'm going to South Africa very soon. And he has told me, Professor, you are coming to South Africa. Is Raila Odinga qualified for AU? I say, yes, he is qualified for AU because the president is supporting him. And someone told me, but the president has been seen saying Raila has no qualification. Then I think the president should come out as the father of the nation and clarify to us Kenyans that, yes, those statements was making on top of the vehicles were campaign gimmicks. But for now, he believes that Baba is qualified because he cannot front him if he's not qualified. I do not want to tell you the amount, but it will cost some good amount of money to take Raila to AU. If that is the case, he will invest his own money. He'll invest his time. Even the people supporting will put their money and time. Why don't we stop talking about what we do not know and concentrate on the things we need to know? The economy is bad in Kenya. People's families are in trouble. School is an issue. Healthcare is an issue. Those should be our main focus, not that where Raila is going. And for the people in Luo Nyanza who are very concerned about who is the kingpin, who is the next kingpin, that is another unnecessary topic. Because let me tell you what, there is no Luo that fits Raila Odinga's shoes. If anything, it will take time. In fact, even if Raila was to appoint any of you to become the kingpin, you will not fit it. And I can tell you, a time has come when the kingpinship title must die. Every Kenyan knows whom they need to vote for. I don't think there's any Kenyan who doesn't know. So let us allow everyone to interrogate, because the role of kingpin has always been to tell you whom to vote for or whom not to vote for. Now we have technology, we have internet. You can read for yourself. You can know who is qualified. Luos will elect whoever they want to become governors. Luos don't elect presidents. Luos, like any other tribe, votes for the people nationally. So let us not say, it's Luos who have made you president. No. Let us just look and say, Kenyans are voting for you. The constitution is very clear that you must even get out of the 47 counties, you must do more than, is it 50%, 25% in the 24 counties, which is clear that you should be elected by Kenyans, not by a certain tribe. So the more we start talking about kingpinship, you will start cocooning another Luo leader who is trying to become the head of state, and he may not. Because by making Raila be in a cocoon or being a kingpin has never made him president. In fact, some other communities fear voting for a Luo because of that thing so-called kingpin. Me, if I want to become a leader of this country as head of state, I will never hang on the coat of being a kingpin for Luo nations. Luos are intelligent enough to know who can lead them and who cannot lead them. Therefore, no one has authority to appoint anybody as a kingpin. In fact, there is no constitution for Luos, and there is no official title for Luos called a kingpin. It is just something people are using to ride on. And I think Raila Odinga was the last to ride on it. I think for now, Luos also need to have divergent views and go by the leaders who have purpose for them, leaders who can transform the economy, leaders whom they can be proud of to become national leaders. And to Raila Odinga himself, for us, we pray for you good health. We pray for you all God wishes, all good and peace that the world can give. All the heavens will open up for you so that Jesus can show you the direction to walk. And then you can become a leader of Africa and lead Africa to prosperity. Keep our image. Grow the Kenyan image. You are an ambassador. By you being in AU, all Kenyans who support you or not support you will benefit, because people will know Kenya. Make people come to visit Kenya. Market Kenya positively. Talk about Kenya positively. We know in the past you have ever said some things which are not positive for Kenya. But now this time you have to preach positiveness about Kenya. There is a time there was a discussion about secession. You can never be an advocate of secession at the same time you are talking about being a leader of Africa. Because Africa is about consolidation. Secession is about disintegration. So we wish you all the best. Should you need any support from Linda Jamii, ask Professor Fred Ogola, the leader of Linda Jamii, will do everything possible for you so that you can take this position, because your success is our success. Your win is our win. Kenya surely is one of the most respected countries in this region. And I'm sure that itself has given you 50% of the marks. So should you be able to show you are the one resonating with Kenya, I'm sure our father Abraham will be good to you. But of course also our ancestors, for the Luo nation, there's ancestors are called Olo. They will be good for you. Chien will be on your way. They will shine on your way so that you can take this position, because this position for sure is God-given chance. Thank you.